in there for strike one. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico, he was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
Runner on at first with one gone, and now the center fielder, Riley Green. And that is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. That one finds the corner. That is strike two.
Two strikes.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and will do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And the 0-2. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
The 0-1 just missed. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mounds, giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself, or he's not going to be out there much longer.
And now Andy Ibanez in the air, right field. And that is the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill, Joey Wentz. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Lane Thomas now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering misses, and 1-1. That's inside. And now it's even up.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. The 2-2.
Helpful.
Ground ball up the middle. Baez on the run, sends it over to first. One up, one down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's two down.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
In the air, right field. Vierling under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. We played an inning. No score. Back here in Nationals Park. Here's the second baseman, Nick Maton.
Nick Maton.
And the pitch. That one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one ran inside, almost got him. On the ground, right side. Chavis fires over to first. One out in the second.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Here's a speed threat, Akil Baddoo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. They say a win.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
No score here in the second. And takes low for ball one.
Ball, two strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Matt Vierling. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. That one way outside. And that's ball two. And another ball. The 3-1. Hit hard. That gets through.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Rogers.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals. They say a win.
I got one ball, one strike.
And a count 1-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. One left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Stone Garrett.
The left fielder,
Wentz back to work. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The pitch. In the dirt. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Alex Call, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one hit to right. Vierland on his way over. And it's caught. 2 away now.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And that one pulled foul. 0-1 now. Late with the swing there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got it by him for the K.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry. And here it comes.
McKinstry.
Ball 1, no strikes. McKinstry, in his 2nd season, hitting leadoff in today's game. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Next pitch is downstairs.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 1 away. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now it's Javier Baez. Fires over to first. Baez gone on the play.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Green in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Center field call under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. Vargas measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. There's is a strike.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. Strike 1. And it's 1-1. The pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're...
Oh, that got him.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Thomas goes after that one for strike 1. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one is off the plate. 3-1 now. The pitch. And that'll load the bases.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Next to hit, Jamer Candelario. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Got him! Huge strikeout there. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Meneses. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that's outside. Vargas at third. Adams over at second. Thomas on at first with 2 down. And the pitch. Got him. That's the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. And a good eye there. The Tigers selected Spencer Torkelson #1 overall in 2020 out of Arizona State. And he rocketed through their farm system, made it to AAA in his first pro season, and then eventually made his big league debut the following year.
Yeah, Torkelson became the 4th Arizona State baseball player to be drafted #1 overall. Can you think of some of the other ones, Boog?
Now here is Andy Ibanez. And first offering is fouled off. And the 0-1. And he pumps it a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Second baseman, Nick Maton.
And now it's going to be Nick Maton. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Akil Baddoo. The 1-0. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Out towards left center. Garrett racing over to make the catch. Tigers leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom 4 at the plate. Stone Garrett.
The left fielder.
Wentz back to work. Here's the strike.
You know, these Nationals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Call in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That misses the zone. And now 3-1. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The first baseman.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's Dominic Smith. That one lifted to left. Baду moving under this one. And makes the grab. And there's two down. Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Call the runner at first with two gone. Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
1-2 now.
2-2 is down.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So one left for Washington. Still no score. Back in Washington, D.C. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Matt Vierling. The wide to kick the pitch. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. He popped out his first time. Way high.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-0. Kicks and fires. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And a 4-pitch walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So now the DH spot, Zach McKinstry. That one's in there, 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Back here in Nationals Park, and now it's Michael Chavis.
The second baseman,
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. On the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
The catcher,
Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals. Hit by a pitch his first time up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next pitch is popped up. Torkelson makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Thomas.
Back to the top of the lineup. Lane Thomas digs in now. Way inside, gets out of the way. Outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Javier Baez. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike. Baez, 30 years old now, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Strike 2.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Next pitch is popped up. Candelario puts it away, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next one in the dirt.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that chain.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. And welcome back. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The 3rd baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The line of the pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. And now the count is even. Good eye right there.
2-1.
Two down. Hit in the air, right field. Vierland under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Joey Meneses. That one the other way. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Stone Garrett. That one misses. Ball one. Meneses, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. And now 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't let off of it.
Next pitch is popped up. Maton makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. To right. Looks like extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Dom Smith stands in. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead. In there safely.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ildemaro Vargas. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Two outs and one in scoring position. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Vargas slings to first, and a quick out, number one.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Second baseman, Nick Maton.
Maton in the box again, takes a strike. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Righty delivers. Up the middle, Chavis. Throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Baddoo.
Now the left fielder, Akil Baddoo. On the ground to the left, into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Vargas with a relay throw. He's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Josiah Gray is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Carl Edwards Jr. taking over on the mound.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And now, Matt Vierling. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Next offering is fouled back.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Runner at second, 2 down. Stays alive. And that's downstairs and outside. Out to short, Vargas. Zips it to first. That's out number 3. 1 left for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Jason Foley into the game.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Here's Chavis now.
Leading up for the Nationals, the second baseman,
The pitch. Here's a strike. Chavis drafted as a shortstop. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Will Vest getting ready to go. The 1-1. Swings through that.
Just completely fooled on the breaking ball right there. Had no chance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Vierling on the move. And that is that. And the Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
Oh, that's too high.
That one off the mark, 1-0.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Next pitch is outside. And a strike in there.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Fought off foul. And a right-hander deals. Check swing, no appeal. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. One down.
The bat, number 6. Designated hitter, Zach.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And now the DH, Zach McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Next offering is fouled back. Popped up to the left into foul ground and a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Two outs, base is empty. Digging in, Javier Baez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he takes a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Andres Machado.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Baez round second on his way to third. Baez coming home. He will score, and it's a one-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Torkelson in the box now. Takes strike one. That one's in there. 0-2.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Green stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a little roller right side. And it's just foul. That was close. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And this is inside. And there's a ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Tigers grab one on this RBI double. And this is now a back here at the ballpark, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Foley back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Jason Shreve getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Next offering is fouled back.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Out towards right center field. Green makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Right fielder,
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing at a high fly ball left field. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Stone Garrett. First pitch, not close. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Got him swinging. Nationals go quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Kyle Finnegan comes out trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
And that's in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch, And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
High fly ball, right field. Meneses has a beat on it. Calls it in, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now back, left field.
And next up for the Tigers, Akil Baddoo. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Veerling in the box now, takes strike 1. And it's even up.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead? Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two now. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals strand the tying run on base to win it.
Another solid outing from him out of the bullpen. He's up to double digits now with his 10th save of the season.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Think I lost my mind. Reality so hard to find. When the devil trying to call your line, I always shine. Even when they like them. No, I ain't God, but I'm feeling just like them. Hold on. See, I was in the whip riding me and my he was listening to us, no one else, that's it. That's the flesh, just a bit. Let me talk my say my head got bit. Yeah, well listen man, world it made me crazy. Might just turn around, do 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no baby. The devil on my doorstep being so shady. No free. We don't gotta let him in. No free. I let it go, but it never go with it.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
So
here in Washington, D.C. Glad you're with us. And Chris, of course, you have to think about that 2019 World Series run. Really impressive by the Nats. MLB The Show with a good one. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. In there. That's a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make.
We go to the bottom of the first, and here is Joey Meneses.
The designated hitter.
And here it comes. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Alcantara, a former All-Star. He features a changeup, a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. One down, base is empty. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
batting third, the left fielder.
Here's a speed threat, Stone Garrett. Foul ball there. Right-hander kick steals. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. Ball one there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing.